Okay, that works. Let's go Ritual Chamber. And then let's give this demon a little bit of push. Let's go for the attack. And let's win the game. GG. Hello guys, welcome to our channel Demigods, our one magic world. As you know, we are on pursuit of reaching Mythic this season, and we have only 5 days left. Today we're going to play a deck that will hopefully take us to tier 2, and the deck we're going to play today is Mono Black. So the deck we're going to play today is Mono Black Midrange. It won an RCQ. I made one difference, what was the Dreams of Steel of Oil. There was 3 of them, and I put Ghost Vacuum instead. As you can see, looks like this deck has answered to most of the things in the meta. What we have is like early removals like Cut Down, Annoyed, Go for the Throat, and Shieldred's Edict. And we also get to see the opponent's hand like several times, like with Heist, Duress, and Steel of Oil. We also have creatures. For example, the Preacher will give us some card draw advantage and also give us a token with lifelink. So the Revenant has a lifelink, flying, death touch, so which is very powerful. There's the Archfiend of the Dross, the Shieldred, and as well as NX that could give us both card advantage and 6/6 Demon. We also have Speed Demon to be able to draw, as well as the Deadly Cover Up to get rid of something that we want to exile, and preferably Omniscience. But of course, like this deck was designed for best of 3, so there's like sideboard over there, which we will not be using it today because we will try to rank up with this set in best of 1. Let's see how far we can go with that. Okay, we are ready, and the Lawful is our first opponent. And we are not going first. We have the highest Go for the Throat, Archfiend. Doesn't look too bad. But let's see. Not starting might be a disadvantage, especially if we're playing against like a similar deck. Ooh, is that an Omniscience? Like once we see the Azorius, then the first thing we can think of is Omniscience, but it could also be an artifact deck. So we can have a look. And if he wants to use a counter magic for this is fine. A Moment of Truth, so that must be an Omniscience deck. So this is a bit bad for us. So what do we get? I think I don't like the stock up. And then we can also use it to find the Ghost Vacuum, maybe, potentially, hopefully. And if that's the case, then we don't really have to worry about the Omniscience as much, because then we can exile it in the instant speed. So one card to rule it all. So let's stock it up. Yes. That is great. And well, Go for the Throat does not really do much. So we can take another land, and then if we have to discard, we can discard another. Well, Go for the Throat. You can go. And then, yeah, well, he will not like it, but then there's Marang. The Marang can basically send the Ghost Vacuum back to our hand, but we will still eat the Omniscience. Like, there's no Omniscience in the graveyard for now, but he's keeping everything intact. This is a bit problematic, but I think he is looking to use the Marang. So let's hope that we can use this one. Well, Spell Pierce doesn't do much. Yes, and it sticks. So as long as it sticks, then we don't really care much anymore. And then we can put the Revenant. Okay, so this is good. Ghost Vacuum is in place right now. And yeah, well, that was good being able to steal his stock up so we could dig a little bit further in our deck as well. Temporary lockdown is very bad. Yeah, that is bad. Let me take this. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, the temporary lockdown is bad. It's very bad. So let's turn this one up and then we say go for the attack and then we can put this one down. And since we gain life, we can draw a little bit. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see what happens if he finds it or not. Then we still have Deadly Cover Up that we could potentially use. Like, I don't really see any Omniscience yet, so this should be fine for now. Marang River. Okay, he wants to send them back. Okay, we got another land though. So we see a lot of lands, which is not super great. And we also see all the Revenant on the planet. Okay. Well, the Revenant can die if it goes to attack. And like we don't really mind putting the Revenant because we also wanted to get rid of it using the Deadly Cover-Up. That could also be another way of killing the Omniscience. You draw X cards and you lose X is your speed. Okay, well, I'm only at 2. So I'll be drawing only 2 cards. Still hasn't figured out something to put the Omniscience. Maybe he doesn't have any. We shall find out. Okay, he plays another Marang. And okay. So. Okay. Deals damage. Preacher. That is not too bad, actually. Is the Preacher better or... Well, how many lands? 7 lands. That's a lot of lands. We could potentially 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, well, let's play them again. This is fine. Like, he hasn't found it, and then we should not really take too many damage anyway. So if he goes for the attack, then we can defend it. Well, I thought we didn't really need to go for the throat, but apparently we did. So that's also another thing. I think like whatever we put is gonna get countered, and I think it's better to have a little bit of a flyer again. So let's put this one down. And Shildred is not something that he would like to see, I assume. Okay, Confounding Riddle. I mean, I will be happy if you're using your riddle for this. Okay, didn't really find it. Still. We can do Shieldred maybe? Okay, there is no stop when it comes to Shieldred, so we can try to win the game with the card draw. But I am also not so sure. But we really need... Okay, so he has 4 mana. If he's lucky enough to put the Omniscience in the graveyard, not yet. Okay. Another Deadly Cover-Up. That is not too bad, actually. So maybe we can go with 1 Revenant, and let's see if he blocks or not. If not, we can use this one to draw some more cards, and that will make us discard. And discarding is not too bad, actually, when we think about it, because then we could potentially use the Deadly Cover-Up afterwards. Okay, no Omniscience in sight, but doesn't mean that we don't get there. Let's try the Speed Demon. Maybe he... Okay, there's no stop. There is no stop. Which is... Okay, so... Guess we don't really need the... Guess we... Well, do we kill ourselves with it? Well, let's put the Archfiend down, it's fine. Okay, so we're also like dealing some damage through this. But he has a lot of surveil. Okay, nothing yet. What we can do, we can try to heist it. See what he has. If he has counter magic, then he better use it for the heist. Spell pierce. I mean, I can pay 2. I can pay 2. Okay. What do we exile? This we can take it. And he doesn't have enough. So then let's kill one of the Marang, shall we? And then we go for the attack. Like, I think we have enough power. And I don't really see him getting out of this for now. Okay. Well, there's 14 damage going on. So, Omniscience, you are dead, my friend. Okay, RC Lepth. The Fervent. And we are not going first again. We have the Annoyed, and then if we get the third land, we can put the Preacher. So this is not too bad. We can also put the Annex. But yeah, we need the third land. Hopefully we get there. Okay, let's see. The opponent is he playing or not? We will find out. Okay, we keep these. We have turn 1 Ghost Vacuum. That could be relevant, like depending on the matchup. We shall see what we're up against. They took a mulligan that I kind of like. Okay. Okay, another black. We got the third land, which is not bad. And we probably need to put the Annex before he uses Duress to get rid of that. And okay, this is green. Well, it doesn't really matter what we put. We can eventually get rid of the Verge, so he doesn't get the Golgari colors. Okay, what is he playing? I'm a bit interested. Okay, and next let's start drawing. Schultz's Edict is not too bad. And we can do the Preacher. Oh, well, I will eat that. Okay, sorry, now. Okay, so this is a Reanimation deck. And, well, if it's a Reanimation, then we cannot really play anything. So maybe we do the Demolition Field this turn and get the second black and stuff like that. Okay, we got another black. But, well, if we still Demolition Field it, we still get rid of something. I mean, 1 land less. Dinosaur. Okay. Dinosaur is bad. But now I have to get rid of the cavern. Because we don't want them to land on the battlefield, especially cards like Carnosaur or Italy. That will be a problematic cards that we don't really want to see. But, well, we have now the 5 mana, so that means we can play the Preacher. And, well, it doesn't really matter, so I can take the land as well. I mean, this is fine. Didn't really do much anyway. I can put the Preacher. We're at 16, so should I go with Shieldred? Okay, let's go with Shieldred. And because we're gonna draw, and like the more we draw, at least we don't really have to suffer too much from drawing. And the opponent has to. So. And now I can get rid of another creature that he has. Probably has Itali that I don't really want to see right now. Although we have the Go for the Throat or Shieldred, which I cannot really play this turn because I only have 5 mana. 1 mana open. Rakdos joins up. Okay. This is fine. Right now, there's nothing you can bring it back, so I'll take that. Another land. We got a lot of lands right now, so let me dream of steel and oil. No. Well, does he have something to? Okay. The thing is, this one deals damage, so. Do we? Okay, let's go. Let's be more aggressive right now. And I have the Ghost Vacuum, so this is fine. Like, even if he finds a way to put the things in the graveyard, I can still eat it with the Ghost Vacuum. And right now, he doesn't have anything. So he's left with Zombify, but doesn't really work that way. Well, we were lucky to find a Ghost Vacuum on turn 1 against this deck, because then it became an easy victory for us. I'll take that. What is you playing what? And we're not going first, which is bad. I think we never really started, to be honest. The heist is good. The Preacher, the Annex. Okay, turn 1 duress would have been nice. We're running 3 duresses. 3 duress or duresses? I don't know. Swamp. And another swamp is okay because I needed 2 anyway. Okay, is that a reanimation? Again. Let's see. Oh no. This is Simulacrum. This is even worse. Do we have something for the enchantments? Not really. No. Okay, we play this. I mean, this is bad. Artifacts synthesizer is upon us. Whatever I put, he can take it, and this takes any non permanent, so he can take the NX. And this one is pretty much the same. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. We could play the synthesizer, to be honest, to see what is available. And we get the Scry. That would not be too bad. But do we have anything to get rid of the synthesizer? So that's the problem. Shieldred, no, none of them actually doing anything right now. Okay. So we needed Dream Still and Oil to exile this, but he had 2 in the opening hand, so this is very good for him. Repurposing Bay, and it's creating 3/3. Well, if I do Shieldred, it's gonna be the same, I guess. Like, whatever I put, he's going to take it. So let's put the NX down. Actually, like the Preacher, another swamp. You know, we need some answers, but we don't really find them yet. Deadly Cover-Up. Only a temporary solution because, well, this is a lot of thing over there. There's a Hoover ship as well. And there's only 4, and there's nothing the artifact style that we're using. And okay, so let's put the Revenant down. least they could help us gain some life, and we also get to kill them. But it depends if he's gonna use the Hoover ship, which I'm sure he will, because these 5 will be maybe even 7/7. Then this might win the game. Okay. Well, he got 2 synthesizer in the beginning. I think we didn't really have chance. He had a very good opening, and he started as they always do. So that is GG. Alessandro. That's a cool name. And we are not going first, which I'm super surprised. And let's do Swamp, and let's do the Dream Still and Oil. Let's see what he's brewing. Okay. I really don't want Ugin to hit on the battlefield. That will not be good at all. Let's put the Ghost Vacuum. Maybe we give him a reason to play it to tear us under instead of using it on the NX. Do it. Okay, he doesn't. I'm gonna need the Heist. Heist would be great. Dragon Storm. This is fine. For now. I think I am gonna put the Preacher. Well, I can do the Brood to kill the Preacher, but I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. Let's skip this one out. And not that it does anything. Okay. Let's put the Preacher. Let's make him use whatever he has. Mysterious Thunder is bad for the NX. So I would be happy if he used it. But yeah, 4 mana. So this is going in his favor for now. Okay, the Stormbrood. That was expected. Can I get the Heist? I really need the Heist right now. Let's get the Preacher. Heist. Yes. Yes. I need the Heist. I needed the Heist. That was a very good draw. Amazing draw. Let's get Eugen. Ugin, sorry. Sorry. And do we give him a reason to play? Okay, Dragon Storm. We're losing life. We need our life gain as well. And he is drawing, surveilling. That's a lot of things. He didn't put anything in the graveyard though. That is interesting. Oh, it's surveilling, not scrying. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, well, he's going to kill it. I might as well have 6/6. Because he's going to use the Terra Sunder on the Unholy Annex for sure. At least I will have a 6/6. So that is not too bad. And then if it comes to that, okay, he's gained all of his cards. And he gains life. And then let me exile this one. Annoyed doesn't do it, but I need to kill this one. Then I can go for the attack. It's too bad that we don't find a land. And then I can eat this as well. I need my Ugin on the battlefield, so that will give me some card draws as well. He is digging all the time. He's surveilling to find it. Ugin. Well, Ugin is not going to kill the other Ugin, so... But we need lands. And then maybe we can even get another heist. That will be great. Or we can also get duress. If we find another one, we might want to get out of his hand before. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, red agony. I'm afraid we're facing mono red. I have some removals and life gain, so this is not too bad, even if it's okay. So this is not. Is this Omniscience again? Okay, surveil. Yeah, this is Omniscience. Let's do a heist. Maybe we find the stock up. Yeah, let's take the stock up. Doesn't have any counter magic yet, so maybe we can dig a little bit deeper with the stock up. And what I need is the only card that could win the game is, of course, like this deadly cover up is not too bad. And I think 2 duress is very good actually. And then I don't mind discarding what? A card? Well, the go for the throat is useless. So when I do 4, then I do duress, and then the next turn. Okay, go for the throat can go. I just need him not to have stock up. Okay. Well, the deadly cover up is amazing, but yeah, I don't have. Okay, so we do this. We take Abuelo. And we do this. And we take the riddle. And we're just gonna hope that it doesn't find Abuelo's awakening on top. Okay, Regent is good. Okay, now the problem can be. Okay, do I heist or. No, I think I have to do this. Don't tell me you have. Okay. That is very good. Omniscience. Well, it doesn't mean that you cannot really win. Like, you still have Marang, you still have stuff, but you don't have Omniscience anymore. That's what I care for the time being. Okay. Okay. You didn't like it. Okay, Baconed. I think. Bacon D. We're not going first, but we have duress and we have cut down. I mean, it's not too bad. Oh my god. Okay, well, and well, the rest is a bit useless. I guess what we need is cut down. Another hard claw. Okay. Okay. 3 hard claw? Is that a joke? And 8 cards. How I don't know. Like, this is amazing. And shock and lightning strike. So you go. I don't want to take 3 damage. And I'm sure you will get another creature. Okay. And you shock my face? No. Interesting. Can I see what you have? I see you have shock. Well, shock doesn't kill him, so this is fine. He is going to put that and that. And the second he's trying to use the village to put something on, then we can kill it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't really want that. So you die. You give me one more damage. As you should. Anyways. So let's put the Archfiend on the battlefield. Archfiend at least can get rid of the claw that I'm hoping. I mean, he can do it like 3-4, and if she has Monster's Rage, which I would not be. Oh, great. But you will not go for the attack, I assume. The only problem here is another land. This is a problem. Well, I'm not so sure whether we win the war. Yeah, but I cannot really like let him go through with all of these creatures, so we're just gonna have to deadly cover up this place. Okay, so he's losing some life as well. Yeah, I forgot about that, to be honest. It's down to 8. He can activate that. He didn't activate that. Okay, this is interesting. So let's see what you got. It's a creature. I would like to see that. What is it? Oh, the burst lightning or what? Okay. Okay. Then this is bad. Let's go for. We'll take him to 5. This doesn't do it. Gains haste if we reach max speed. Okay, so he has 4. There's nothing we can do about this, so it's a top deck war. Do I get something? Ghost Vacuum. Ghost Vacuum doesn't really do much. Well, actually, this is not too bad. Like, getting rid of... Well, my Archfiend is not too bad. I can take that. Although it's 1-1 only. We can wait. We are on a top deck war, and my top deck hasn't been very good. Yeah, it's an old type, so it pluses. Okay, so we're gonna have to take 6. Yep. Okay. This is very good, actually. Let's go. And I get to draw. And I will gain some life. Move Archfiend. We should have come earlier. So... if he does the same thing, that means he doesn't have too much. So this is not too bad if he does that. Okay. Well, it's not like we can take it, so we have to block it. Oh! Okay, this is game. This one is giving me haste. Let's put you. And then I gain haste. And then I go for the attack. And I deal damage. GG. Okay, Blazed Killer. This is the ambitious person, and we are going first, but we don't really have anything to look at his hand, and we cannot really function if we don't get that third land. So let's put the swamp and we say go. We really need Annex to stick on the battlefield so that we can actually gain some life and do something about it. And so far, we don't see any land. Come on, we're gonna need a land. And this is Boros. Boros, the Dawnbreaker. Well, let's kill this. Let's not take any damage before we know if we're gonna get the third land or not. Okay, we get the third land. I think I'm gonna put the NX because I kind of need the card going. We can get the lifelink with the Revenant anyway. So that's not the worst. What does he have? He doesn't have anything. This is interesting. So we don't get the land. The Revenant is okay. The land is good, so I can put the Archfiend next turn. So at least we don't really have to lose some life with it. Fraser. Oh, this is a Discovery deck? Oh yeah, I know this one. So we'll create a token version of it as well. This is fine. I can kill one of them. The question is if we put the Archfiend and if it dies. Okay, let me put the Archfiend. And then the worst case. Yeah, we can wait. We can wait one turn. Another NX. Okay, so we definitely gonna go with the Archfiend next turn. And also like starting our engine maybe, like to draw more even. Stage. That is fine. I'm definitely going with the Archfiend, so. And okay. The thing is, okay, let me go with the Archfiend. And you know what? Maybe I should go with both. Okay, he wants to block. Yeah, that should stay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's kill this. Let him gain some life. He loses because of the Archfiend. And then I put the other Archfiend. We draw. He loses. And we cut down this sage. So he loses more life. So I have 9 in the air. But it kind of depends what he has. But we took 2 sages. Okay, the Dragon Storm. What do you find with it? The Dragon Storm finds the Carnosaur. And then Carnosaur finds what? Virtue of Loyalty. That doesn't do much. That I would not really care. We can put a +1/+1 counter. I don't really care. There's 9 in there already. And now will we draw twice, I guess, and that will be the end. I am my stupid. No, I don't think so. Let's put you as a backup. Yeah, he's gonna lose 4 life. And it's game. That was good. Okay, we're ready, and Hoggus is our next opponent. And we shall see. We're not going first. We have cut down and NX. And demolition field. We're too slow. Like one duress would have been nice, especially if we're not going first. Well, we're just gonna hope the NX will give us the answers. We could also mulligan this, but let's keep it. I mean, also, like, out of 7 games, I never go first. This is also really weird, really sus. And we got another land. That is not great. Oh, this is another core steel cutter deck. I hate this deck. Okay, so which one should we sleight of hand? I think, well, I don't really like this Swift Spear. Okay, he's looking for the core steel cutter. And yeah, I mean, they go. I need duress. I don't find duress, so we only have turn 3 preacher. And let's see if he find the core steel cutter already. Sleight of hand. No, I guess he would have played the core steel cutter first and then sleight of hand later, so that gives me a clear answer, but still, like, we don't really have anything, so this is very bizarre. Let's draw the rest. Guess I need to put the preacher down, so I need to have some sort of a blocker. And if he has the core steel cutter, he's going to put the core steel cutter and play this and the monster's rage, something like that. So, I mean, it's a very cheap deck, so that is, yeah, super annoying. But interesting. Now that means he didn't find the core steel cutter yet. Do we take it? No, I can't. I don't think we can. So if he puts another thing, then he puts another thing. So monster's rage on the slick shot or trying to kill the schism? Torch. Okay. Well, at least we didn't take too many damage. Okay, so this is actually not bad. Really, like being able to gain some life. This is great, actually. Should I kill the slick shot now? I think so. Oh, it's duress. I thought it was cut down for a second. Oh my god, that was that was a stupid goal. Lightning strike can go, so I still keep the revenant. I don't know for a second. Like I thought it was a cut down. Like it was it. Sorry. Well, I'm always tense against playing core steel cutter, so I missed the game. Yeah, let's kill this slick shot for good. Yeah, I want to put it. At least I will get some life out of it. So it's 6-3, so I'll take 3 damage and 2 damage here. Okay, down to 11. Speed them in. No, I think I need to put the ritual chamber, so we have a 6-6. This is at least a good blocker, good body. That what I need. If I get another land, okay, another land is good. So what I should do is play this NX and play this NX. And nice. I don't care about your opinion. I really don't care about your opinion. And let's try to drain his life total like this. There's a slick shot. Is that a core steel cutter? Like talent can bring something as well. Then he's gonna take his entire turn to bring something. Monster's Rage. Yay! Something I never thought of. But what I can do now is to give a lifelink on you. And with that lifelink, I go for the attack. You're down to 5. You're not really down to 5. You're also taking damage from these. Let's go. Oh. Oh, it's too bad that you haven't seen it. Did we play this guy? I don't know. Oh my god. Why do I not get the land? Like, these lands, I have only like a few. And all of a sudden, like, I see them more often than the... Okay, well, swamp. We need another swamp. Can I get it? No. Of course, I shall never get it. And then the talent. Heist can go. Okay, land is good. So I'm gonna put it on Hoyax. Because I really need to get some card draws of, apparently. Lily? Okay, no Lily. Archfiend? If he tries to kill it, then he kills this one instead. And I'm not taking more damage from, like, drawing lands. And I'm sure he has... Okay, Shieldred. Shieldred is bad. It's very bad, actually. But you know what? Not really. Like, we can afford maybe even... Okay. That is bad. Well, I think I need to go for the attack anyway. So... we have you against Shieldred now. And yeah, well, Shieldred is taking all the advantage of us drawing cards, basically. But on the other hand, if Revenant dies, I can give something. Okay, he will not go for the attack. Okay, he will go for the attack. That is interesting. Then I will try to gain life. Like that. Let's see if he has like a pump spell. Do they have pump spell now? Bitter Triumph. Okay. Yeah, he has to do it now. Anyway. Level 2 doesn't do much. Oh, I should have killed this one while my Archfiend was still on the battlefield. Okay, that was a bad call. We draw another land. I mean, okay, well, I don't really say anything anymore. Let's go for the attack. Let's go for the attack. Let's take him down to 7. Let's play a land. Let's put the Schism and also another Revenant. And we're gonna draw. We will be at 16. Another land. 4, 6, 9 lands. Oh, he didn't like it. This is good. All black. Debushi. I guess. The next opponent. We are going first. We have Cut Down. We have Revenant. We have Archfiend. This is not too bad. That would have been maybe a bit better if I had the Duress. Or anything that could help him look at his head. But... well, nothing we can do about that. Let's see. Let's put the swamp and we say go for this turn. Now Stormchase talent again. Let's kill you. Let's not take any damage from you. Another Raceway. This is not what we want to see, but Archfiend is good, so we're gonna need the Archfiend anyway. So let's put the Revenant down. And then next turn we can use the Archfiend. Let's see what he's running. Overlord? Okay. Overlord is a bit slow right now. Let's play you, not that it matters. Let's go with the Archfiend, and it's like 9 damage in the air. And like if we reach max speed, then this can give haste to anything. Cornucopia, so that will gain a lot of life for him. So there's 2 mana available. Another land. Let's go for the attack. Yeah, I'm sure he has something. Like maybe like send this one back. Okay, he's taking 9. His town ain't big enough. Fair enough. This is fine. It's also like taking the cards out of my hands. Well, we kind of have to replay the Archfiend. And this is at 3 now. So that's good. But the Cornucopia keeps making him gain life, so that is bad. But okay, he will not be taking too much damage with this way. Annoy. Do we push through the damage? Like we can kill you. And then we're at 4. But then I cannot really... Okay. That should be done next turn. So I think we need to push the damage through. So we do 9 in the air. And then we're 29. And basically, if he does something, well, he can keep whatever he has. If he taps out, then the Archfiend can kill him with the haste. Okay, Miss Moore. This is not bad, because when I have 2 Archfiend at the battlefield going for the attack, then his creatures will die, and then he will lose some life. So that is not too bad for me. Let's play you, let's play you. Let's do Raceway you. And then we go for the attack with everything. Floodmaw. Okay, this is fine. Because you will be losing life through them. So you have 4 creatures died, and that's 8 damage. Aziziam. Well, I don't know how to spell it correctly. But we have dreams, we have edict. Like as long as we got the 3rd land, it looks okay. So let's swamp our way in. This is also a swamp. Let's see what you brew. And let's take the Revenant. Okay, we are facing against the exact same deck. Looks like so. What is good that I have the edict. And the edict can get rid of Liliana, and right now basically the cut downs doesn't do much, so maybe we can do the cut down. Okay, I like to discard the cut down.
We all have things.
I need a land, please. Let's choose to edit the Planeswalker. Come on, one land. One last time. No, of course not. I mean, I got 3 cut down. I don't even have 3 lands, but 3 cut down. Archfiend took high cases. Well, guess we're gonna have to put up this one. There's a removal, then we're dead. But Archfiend can at least, the Revenant can keep him at bay. But we're gonna lose, but he loses the Archfiend, so that is fine. It's not a bad trade. So it's basically the exact same pile. Well, let's put the Annex down so we can draw another land. Okay, not too bad. I'm not gonna complain about it. Put something that I can cut it down. Blades. You can do that. Okay. Well, the only good thing is we reached. I think I'm gonna play safe. Like, let's play the Preacher. There's no stop though. Okay, Raceway is good. I can take him down to let's see what he's going to do. Just man and return this Archfiend. He cannot play it this turn. So then we put the Raceway and we do this. At least try, let's not lose some life. Okay, Deadly Cover Up is not too bad. Archfiend. Do you have a removal? No. I think I like to see what you brew. Okay, go for the throat. And if that's the case, then I don't really mind doing this, to be honest. And then we 3, 5, 6. And then we get rid of Archfiend, because I'm pretty sure he has 4 of. Unholy Annex. Annex, Speed Demon, 3 Shieldred, Preacher, Deep Cavern Bat, Strategic Betrayal, Duress, Intimidation. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And let's draw. Go for the throat. I mean, okay, let's put the Sanctuary down and then I activate this so I don't really take any more damage. Another Sanctuary. I mean, the amount of land that we're drawing is insane right now. Okay, let me put this one on you. If you only have go for the throat, that is not gonna do anything. Let's fly, let's deal damage. Go up to 4. And let's draw another. I mean, come on now. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Then let me activate this one as well. Sanctuary. I need something else but land. Go for the throat. Okay. A duress. Duress. What do you do, duress? Cut down. That was useless anyway. So let's go for the attack. Let's take him down to 8. Let's take him down to 6. Another land. I mean, come on. Well, Deep Cavern Bat, you die. There's not many things that I can kill anyway. Because I only draw a land. Well, I have haste now. So any creature that could kill him. Anything. Okay, that works. Let's go Ritual Chamber. And then let's give this demon a little bit of push. Let's go for the attack. And let's win the game. GG. And that was the victory that will took us to tier 2. So we get a little bit closer to Mythic, but we still have 12 more victories to go. Let's see if we can pull that off. So this was the deck that we played today. I mean, it's a very powerful deck, but to be honest, like we lost a lot against Core Steel Cutter. The Core Steel Cutter is still everywhere and is not easy opponent for us. well, we have the Steel of Oil to get rid of some artifact or duress, but then if you don't see any early removal, sometimes like there's nothing you can do about it because that deck is very cheap and very effective. Maybe that's why everybody plays that anyway. And we lost a few games against Omniscience as well, which was expected because, well, we have three answers only within the 60 cards. Deadly Cover Up. This is a bit expensive, so they play some counter magic like Riddle and Spell Pierce. And when that's the case, then we cannot really answer to that, the Ghost Vacuum. And like in some cases, they play Temporary Lockdown. So if they don't find it, and if you find these three cards, then you have a chance. Otherwise, it's pretty bad matchup for this one. And also, we lost a few games against Monored and Azorius Artifact, the Simulacrum deck. But apart from those, this is a very well balanced and answers quite well to other decks. So that means it's very playable, and you guys should definitely give this one a try. But in terms of win rate, I would say like a little bit above of 50%, but it's not really leading up to 60%. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please do not forget liking it, sharing it with your Magic lover friends, and subscribing to our channel. That means a lot to us. And we will see you guys on the next one.